So it's not as warm as it was the other day, hence the jumper. Today it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to try and write a track in the style of electric rock or electro rock. The reason why I'm doing this is Matt Estlea of Matt Estlea Furniture asked me if I could write a track that's 7 to 8 minutes in length for his final video of his Roubo Workbench series. 7 to 8 minutes is a very long time, and I've never created a track in this genre before, so it's going to be interesting. Whether it's going to work or not, I don't know. If he likes the track, these videos will be going out. If he doesn't like the track, these videos will never see the light of day. So we're going to see what happens there. Also, I'm going to use a proper mic, because this one is starting to get on my nerves. So I'm going to move to a better mic, being that one there. So it's just an AT2020, but it should be good enough compared to what this sounds like as it is at the moment. I could, of course, put in a higher quality mic, but it's only going into a 2i2 at the moment, which I know is quite noisy. So the idea is, if I come over to the PC and press record on Audacity, we should get some input through. So that's me speaking now through the mic that's over here. And in 3, 2, 1, the mic has now changed from the video camera to the mic. So hopefully that's a bit better sound quality. So what I also forgot to mention is I said to Matt, I said I'll have a demo ready for him by Wednesday evening. At the moment, it's midday Wednesday. And I've got to go out to work later, got to teach a few people, and then I'll be back to do some more writing, but I don't really have any time to get this done. So I've got to learn a brand new genre, find the sounds for it, create a track, which hopefully can be repeated for 7 to 8 minutes without being boring, and have variations and changes, and make it good enough that he doesn't go off and just buy somebody else's work. So, this is going to be a challenge, we're going to see what happens. Anyway, let's get to it. So, at the moment, I've just got a bit of keyscape, a bit of a piano. Certainly not going to sound like that when it comes to the track. So he sent me a link to a proper thing, and it was from Audio Jungle, which they do music licensing. And it seems fairly cheap for what it is, but he's going for this sort of sound. I've never done this sound before. Have a listen to a little bit of it. I'm not going to play very much because they might just remove it for copyright, but I'll play a little clip of it. So from what I can tell from that, you've got a distorted guitar, you've got claps, you've got drums, you've got, well, kick drum fundamentally as like a backbone backbeat going on. So I think the first idea is to get a good drum sound, something industrial, something powerful. Chances are I'm going to have to layer a few instruments up together. Once I've got that sound, I can then think about maybe a few synthesizers to go a bit dark, but later on it sounds a little bit like this. And that's just a sawtooth. It sounds like an octave sawtooth. It's got a high one, it's got a low one put together. It's got quite a beefy tone to it. So I'm going to fiddle with a few synths. There's a few underlying polyphonic melodies, so what that means is you've got like a melody on top, like dum dum ba dum dum da da, and underneath it's going da 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 da. I'm making that up, of course, but it's like you've got multiple things going on to create interest, and that's going to be a big part of this track. So let's get to it. Let's find some sounds. Sounds quite good. I'm thinking of a high end here. There's not much low end, so it could be layered up with a few other things. So let's just say this is D2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Four to the floor, that's called, when you got a kick drum on every beat. Synthesizer. Sawtooth, that's what I'm going for now. Let's try some basic Logic stuff. Oh. So the big thing about anything that's electronic, with drums, with synthesizers, whatever, is you've got to be tight to the beat. So quantizing, you just do it all the time. If it came to doing like orchestral music, you barely quantize anything, because as soon as you start to quantize things, it sounds robotic. This, you want to sound robotic, because it's meant to be industrial, it's meant to be regimented, and you're meant to know exactly where it's going to go. And you've probably heard by now, I've gone for sort of almost a metal electric guitar squeal. I like the sound of it. I'm not sure if it's too heavy or not yet, but it's going to stay in there for now, and we'll see if we can manipulate it later. So it sounds like this. I just realised it's very Mad Max. It's like in that scene, well, in most of the scenes, with that guy on the back of a truck playing a guitar, which that is, for some reason, that was really dark to me, but it's like really impressive. So clearly, I've gone for that style here.